Good morning, Kingdom Mothers. If your child's behavior has been overwhelming you lately, then this episode is for you. What if your child is not trying to be difficult, but trying to communicate something they don't yet have words for? Well, then, welcome to Womb of Wellness, a space for mothers who are ready to move from survival into healing, wisdom, and intentional parenting. I'm Doc Renette, and today we are going to gently explore this truth. Their bodies speak emotions they have no words for. Children don't always have the words to explain what is happening inside of them. They cannot say, I feel overwhelmed. I don't feel safe today. I don't know what to do with these feelings. Instead, they speak through their bodies, through their behavior. They have a meltdown, a shutdown, defiance, or clinginess. These are not just problems to fix, Mama. They are messages to understand. The body is speaking emotions they do not yet have words for. And then there is something very important to understand. Children don't misbehave because they are evil or bad or just naughty. Often, they only are dysregulated. Their little nervous systems are overwhelmed. And in that moment, they are not choosing badly. They are struggling internally. They're struggling to make sense of this happening inside of them. And this is where you become very important. Because in those moments, your child is not only expressing something, they are learning something. A calm parent teaches calm. An angry parent teaches fear. And no discipline teaches chaos. You are, in many ways, your child's external compass until they can develop their own. And in my work with children over many years, I've seen this again and again. What looks like disobedience or oppositional defiance disorder is often a child asking, can someone please help me feel safe again? And for that, we have to go back to the beginning, the very beginning, into the book of Genesis. And there we see something powerful. God did never lead with chaos. He led with structure. He said, yes, you may eat freely. Anything here in this garden you may eat. Freedom. But then he said, no, that one will harm you. Cannot eat from that tree. And there was something else. There was a consequence. With the consequence, there was also something else. There was covering. God clothed them before sending them out. They had to take responsibility for their disobedience, and the consequence for that was they were shut out of God's presence. But this is the heart of discipline, that He clothed them, He covered them, He cared for them. And this is the heart of discipline. Discipline is not control, not punishment, but guidance, boundaries, and covering. So what does this look like in your home? It looks like slowing down just a little. Instead of reacting immediately, pause, breathe, then say, come here. I see you. I see you struggling. I want to connect with you. So connection is first, then correction. What did God do in the in paradise with Adam and Eve. He went to them, he was looking for them, he called to them, and then he asked them what happened here. And after he heard, and the consequence was triggered, then he clothed them, he covered them, he comforted them before sending them out, before correction. So mother, your child does not need perfection from you. You need not be this perfect mother, doing all the right things every time. But they need your presence. They need you to be available to them. They need you to want to understand their world, their life, their struggle. They need someone who can stay, even when they are overwhelmed. So today I want to leave you with this question. What is my child trying to tell me beneath the behavior? Because when you begin to hear the message, everything starts to change. You are not raising a child, mama, to obey you forever. Remember, there's a free will. There's a own personality growing in your child. You are raising a child to walk wisely with his own personality without you. Thank you for being here, Mama. You are not alone in this journey. Talk to you soon. Shalom.